Swadikap, greetings from Bangkok, Kasit Piromya once again. During the past 1 year, I was intrigued by the common idea of President Vladimir Putin of the Russian Federation and President Xi of the People's Republic of China about the concept of civilizational state. That is for both countries or society, namely Russia and China, to rethink about its cultural heritage, about its traditional values and norms and so on, beliefs, in order to start anew about the structure and the substance of the Russian and the Chinese society, to go back to the roots, to go back to the basic of the past belief and practices and so on. But what is or has been implicit in all of this by the two leaders is about, I think, the rejection of the dominance of Western European ideas on politics or about the life of society in general, whether in the form of liberalism, socialism, communism, Marxism, Leninism, populism, or nationalisms, and so on. All of these Western political theories and thinkings and so on have been coming to the rest of the world in various continents, at least for the past 200 years. And many countries, or every country more or less, has adopted the Western thinking and practices into their everyday political life. And most of the times, the adoption, almost in totality, did not bear positive results. The case of Thailand, for the past 92 years, we have accepted, adapted to the liberal democratic thinking of the Western world. We wrote a number of constitutions based on European or Western thinking, and by so doing, we have overlooked our cultural heritage, identity, civilizational norms and practices, and so on. So maybe it is about time also that we review the whole situation and go back a bit to into the Thai history. What were the political theories and thoughts? What were the cultural norms and practices? What were the Thai traditional concepts about polity, about politics, about power, about authority? And in all of this, at the end of the day, I have come to the conclusion that the Asian thinking and the European thinking have had a different starting point. The Western thinking is more about the basis of the rule of law and about human rights, the struggle for rights. But in the Asian thinking, it is more about human responsibility. And it is about the morality of authority rather than the pure clear-cut rule of law. The moral precept, the principle of morality have to have the precedent or come before the written rules of law and so on. And in this case, throughout the Thai history, the king has to govern the country with a moral consciousness and moral precepts. So the Asian thinking or the Hindu Buddhist tradition start the holding of power or authority with the moral requirement of the personalities concerned. So I have been thinking that maybe for Thailand to restart all over again, we have to start from the moral principle that stands above even the spirit and letters of the Constitution. The moral principle must come before the principle of legality. So this is what I have been thinking. I would like to share the ideas with you and seek your reaction or to request you to do the further thinking whether we could marry the civilizational norms and practices of the past of the Asian continent with the concept of individualism and human rights of the Western world. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณมากครับ